Come into Bonefish Grill for a perfectly chilled routine breaker and one of our all-new peak of season selections. For a limited time, enjoy a fresh take on a Gulf classic with our oak-grilled Creole-style redfish finished with crawfish in an irresistible sauce. Or try a taste of the tropics with our pineapple glazed shrimp served over a creamy and indulgent coconut risotto. For a perfect getaway that's never far away, head to Bonefish Grill tonight.
Blog Talk Radio.
Caution, the tea is hot. Blow it off first, okay? Dishing tea with Big Mechie.
Hello, hello, hello. It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your comfort together because it's time to dish the tea. And your dish darlings, with Big Mechie.
Can't wait. Time to dish tea with Big Mechie. Time to dish tea with Big Mechie. Time to dish tea with Big Mechie. Time to dish tea with Big Mechie.
Darling. Well, hello out there in Blog Talk Radio land. Here in the United States and all across the globe, all of you who are in the sound of my voice, if you're over in Germany and France and Italy and the Caribbean islands, and all of you that hear me very well, honey, it's another glorious day, my tea sippers. And you know what time it is. I know you have all of your cups together, my darlings, because it's time to dish tea, and you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meech. Hey, babies. Yes, we have another installment for you. And you know, I have to say thank you to Double Exposure Media Relations, honey, because, child, you helped me cut my chops. And I think you guys are going to push me into becoming a daily show. How about that? We've been bringing you all kinds of wonderful, wonderful entertainment for your pleasure this week. And, you know, I keep saying, honey, how this thing got started almost 6 years ago. It started off as one thing, but then the show has taken on its own form. And so I think we're about to graduate into another wave of this. So I think this is just my training ground here to prepare me for a daily show. So I thank you all for that. So for those of you who've been with me all week, honey, and loving on me and carrying on, you guys do know I'm still in birthday celebration mode. We're coming down to the last final days of the 2015's birthday season. And, well, you only turned 45 once, child. So, okay, so the next big to-do that I'm going to do will be at the 50, okay? So in 5 more years, honey, we're going to have a big, huge 50th bash blowout kind of thing, honey. So, yeah, I'm preparing for that. And see, I have friends who are a little older than me. They're going to get there before me. So I don't know what they're going to do. However, if they decide to do it as well, you know, I have to encourage them and then learn from their mistakes and then, you know, plan mine. So having said all that, darlings, honey, I have a fantastic wave of things for you today. But before we go on, if you would like to come in on this conversation and say hello to my guests as we get involved, the number to dial in is 347-205-9183. That's 347-205-9183. Now, once you get in, if you want something, have something to say, press the number 1 just one time. You will hear the little thing say, "You're now in the host queue." When you hear that, that means that your hand has been raised. I see you in my call system. I will get to you at the appropriate time when I come for callers and this, that, and the other, okay? So just be patient because you will be on hold until I'm ready to come get you, okay? And that that there will be that. The tea room, oh, shit, I keep forgetting to open that up. And the tea room is now open. So if you're listening by computer and want to send over questions, comments, or concern, or want to interact with everybody here, then I ask you to go ahead on, set yourself up a profile page within Blog Talk Radio Network, and that way you can be interactive in the tea room, okay? If not, then if you come in to join us, you will see guest, and then they have a number by it, and that would, whatever the number is, honey, that would be that. So you get to read everything, but you won't be able to be interactive with us, okay? So that there is that. And let me say this, that if you decide to come over there into the tea room, honey, please remember that this is just the written word. Y'all know how we are. We're in this thing now to where everything is about writing and typing and things. I find that funny dealing with the educational system that we're in, but I'll get on that later. Everything is about writing and texting and 140 characters and this, that, and the other. But oftentimes, because the art of communication is lost, many times we feel as though someone is trying to come out of a bag on us or trying to, you know, neck roll us, finger snap us, give us the girlfriend move or whatever the case is. And that may not be the case because you can't hear their vocal inflections or affectations or whatever. You may not know how they talk or their speech pattern or how they talk. So they could be trying to be cute with you, but you may think that they're trying to do something else. So I said all that to say, honey, if you're coming in here to dish your tea, Dish your tea responsibly, please. Remember, it's okay to disagree. Just don't be disagreeable. Okay? Because if I come in and find that you're cutting up, baby, I'm going to cut you out completely. Okay? Just end it all, and I will say goodbye to you today. Okay? And then we're going to call that grace and move forward. Okay? Now, let me say this as well. I have to put my disclaimer here, because dishing tea with Big Meech is for mature audiences, and the language and or subject matters that you hear on this program is not intended for children or anyone who is not mature and or responsible enough to handle the situation at hand. So your listening discretion is advised. I will repeat, dishing tea with Big Meech is for mature audiences, and the language and or subject matters that you hear on this program is not intended for children or anyone who is not mature and or responsible enough to handle the situation. So your listening discretion is advised. As you just heard, I'm a fresh 45. Darling, I've earned the right to every 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 or 17, 52, 175 letter and or syllable word that comes out of my mouth. Okay? I don't know what bag I'm coming out of, honey. Just know that I'm coming out of one. And none of you bitches will see me anywhere, whether I'm on MARTA in Atlanta or if I'm on the DOT back home in Detroit, if I'm on the plane, if I'm in an automobile, honey, if I'm at the Dollar Tree, if I'm at Dollar General, if I'm at Walgreens or Walmart, I don't give a damn where I am. None of you will come up to me and tell me about your displeasure or you got demerits at work or you got rolled up or you got whatever because of me. And I'm going to say, no, it's because of you. Because you did not govern yourself accordingly. If you're at work, now is the time to turn the volume down to a respectful listening tone. Put your earphones on. If you have children, now is that time to take the kids and put them in the other room where the other big screen TV is and carrying on to watch Dora or SpongeBob or Bert and Ernie and Big Bird and Snuffleupagus and all those children, honey. Put them over there. Because now is the time for the grown and sexy to become the seasoned and sophisticated. Okay? So please govern yourselves accordingly because, darling, I'm telling you, consider yourselves warned. Yeah, consider it warned, all right? Now, having said all that, babies, special announcement, you guys know that I am a playwright. And, my darlings, we're going to bring my play, No Time for the Pain, to the ATL. We are scheduled to come down here and to give you 4 delicious viewings of No Time for the Pain in October 23rd, 24th, and 30th at the South Fulton Arts Center. So what we need to do, though, is that we want to make sure that we secure everything. So we have our fundraisers in place, and there are many different opportunities that you can take if you would like to partner with us and to help us make this reality an even stronger vision for us. Please go to the website at dishingtea.com. That's www.dishing for girl, TEA.com. For more information on how you can become a sponsor with us, either through the raffle tickets. We do have raffle tickets on sale. $1, honey, can win you 200. How about that? Okay, the raffle is on May 6th. We will do the raffle live on the air here. And the winner will be notified here. We're going to call you and carry on to do the whole big old thing. There's also 2 other prizes with that. So the first prize is $200 cash. The second prize is an artistic gift from Pharaoh's Treasure Box. And the third gift is a mystery gift. Now, they say mystery because they don't want to tell me because they know I will tell you guys. However, it's a mystery gift. But all for $1, honey, you have a chance at winning one of 3 prizes. But $1 could possibly get you $200 in your pocket. So you have a $199 profit. So how about that, okay? So, again, go to the website, dishingtea.com, and you can find out how you can get your tickets. If you are not in the Detroit or Atlanta area where you can buy tickets from us and get hard copy tickets, virtual tickets are available. What does that mean? That means that wherever you are, if you would like to participate If you're going to PayPal me $5, that means that's 5 chances that you get in the pot as well, and you go in the raffle so that you can be a part of winning the $200 cash. Okay, so if you're in Germany or France or Italy or the Caribbean islands and you wish to be a part of this, this can happen. Okay, so go to the website, dishingtea.com, and you can find out all that information on how you can get your tickets or No Time for the Pain merchandise. We have T-shirts and coffee mugs, or I like to call them tea mugs. We have an 11 by 17 print of the logo for the show, which is a beautiful logo. You see it on the website. Or we have a 6 by 8 ceramic plaque that can be beautifully displayed or used as a coaster on your tables or whatever. And we have those available for $20 each. Our shirts go from a size small to a 4X, and they also come in 2 different styles. You can get a single-sided print for $25, that's including your shipping, or you can get a double-sided print shirt, and those are $35, and that's including your shipping and handling, okay? If you need sizes larger than a 4X, we can accommodate you. Just have to add $10 to the price. So it'd be a $35 or $45 shirt if you wanted one or double-sided printing, okay? So having said that, yes, go to the website, dishingtea.com, and you can find out how you can be a lovely old sponsor for us to help us raise the funds that we need to get this thing off the ground, okay? We also have other sponsorship packages available for advertising your business or your new CD project or whatever it is that you're working on that you want folks to know about. We have opportunities for that as well. So, again, all of that is at the website, www.dishingtea.com. Okay? So, there is that. Let's see. I don't have any more special announcements today, so y'all know my opening takes me there. So let me take a little breather. I'm going to let my sponsors come in and say something, and when we come back, babies, I'm going to introduce to some and present to others. These gentlemen here are going to share with us their little secret, honey, because they have tapped into their whole Peter Pan syndrome, or, you know, the Toys R Us kid kind of thing, honey, of never growing old. Why? Because they are forever young. Okay, 4EY, the future, will be with us when we come back, and we're going to get all off into them. So, babies, this is going to be a lovely old hot pot of tea. So let me take a 2-and-2 break. When I come back, we will be talking to Mechie. You know I had to do that because we got the same name. Okay, Mechie, Tre Anthony, and Mr. Kenny Iko. So give me a few moments, and we'll be right back in just a sec.
Double Exposure Media Relations is a full-service public relations, marketing, and artist development firm specializing in urban culture and lifestyle. Spearheaded by the Henry Hingers of hip-hop, Mr. Angelo Ellaby, Double Exposure serves to educate its clients about the dollars and cents of the music industry. For more information about Double Exposure Media Relations, call 201-224-6510. 201-224-6510. Double Exposure Media Relations. Dishing Tea Entertainment, deliciously exposing your palate to a cornucopia of rainbow-colored dreams and a black-and-white reality, while cultivating the masses through a delicate blend of stage, screen, television, radio, print, and social media initiatives. For more information about Dishing Tea Entertainment, call Big Meech at 404-914-5610 or visit www.dishingtea.com. If you are looking for irresistible, breathtaking art, you've come to the right place. At Sherwood Forest Art, we carry a large selection of paintings, masks, figurines, and sculptures of both modern, abstract, and representational styles. To see all of our art treasures, visit our showroom today at 19500 Livernois Avenue in Detroit, Michigan. For more information, call 313-340-0411. Sherwood Forest Art, where art talks to us in a language of its own.
What we got here is unbreakable. keep inviting. I must be honest, baby, I don't like it at all. In a place that we come from so small, you know things get around. And I call you my best friend, I know that you're down. And they call you and they need some, but don't come around. And they hating on what we got. Oh, look what I found. I hope you notice it now. This is something special. I just wanna let you know I'm turned up when you are who I'm next to. Girls gon' hate and them dudes gon' switch you, but I don't even care. I just want to protect my girl. You know how they play. Smile up in your face soon as you go walk away. You can hear them talking, then they reaching for the bed. Hate you in the morning, it was good yesterday, but hey, now you saying that. Oh, nah, cause I wanna love your love. Your love. They just wanna cut. And they want us to fail. Well, no way. But I keep talking about it. But keep on talking. Keep on talking. Know why they be talking like they know about us. I'm just being honest, they don't know about us. And they nosy cause they lonely, and you know it, and you know me, and I don't deal with phonies. So girl, won't you leave them alone? I know we give them lots to talk about, eh, but that don't mean that we should worry about what they say or do. The only time they seem to come around is when they need from you. But girl, you know what? You know how they play. You know how they play. You know how in your face soon as you go walk away. How they play. Then they reaching for the bed, for the bed. In the morning, it was good yesterday, but you know. I'm turned up off your love. Turned up off your love. Your love. They just wanna cut. They want us to fail. Not now, but I keep talking about it. I keep on talking, keep on talking. Talk to me now. You know I'm you to my side. Holding you on to myself. And they keep talking, keep listening. You know that we don't need nobody else. 'Cause you know how they play. You know how they play. Smile up in your face soon as you go walk away. You can hear them talking, then they reaching for the bed. Hey, hate you in the morning, it was good yesterday, but you know, baby. I'm turned up off your love. Let's keep on the line. They just wanna cut. And they want us to fail. Well, no way. But I keep talking about it. But keep on talking. Keep on talking. Okay, baby. And they keep saying turn up. They keep saying turn up. I'm turned up off your love. Keep up on your love. They just wanna cut. And they want us to fail. Not now, but I keep talking about it. But keep on talking. Keep on talking. Keep on talking, yeah.
And we are back. If you're just tuning in with us, I thank you for your love and your support. And thank you for tuning in right now. You are dishing tea with yours truly, Big Meech. And darlings, we are here to let you know what's going on in the world of music today. Okay? And we're going to introduce to some and present to others. These gentlemen, honey, they have the formula, or one of the formulas, to the fountain of youth, as they believe they have what it takes to present that Peter Pan or that Toys R Us syndrome of never growing up and or getting older. Okay? The music scene has been taken by storm as Mechie, Tre Anthony, and Kenny Iko, better known as 4EY The Future, has showed up and continues to show out across the DMV and the country at large. Their single Scoot Over has gotten critical acclaim and is moving rapidly up the charts along with their fan base. We'll be talking to 4EY The Future and find out what is in their formula to building their success, as well as what they wish to accomplish with their gifts of song and dance. And we will be hearing from some music coming up from the soon-to-be-released CD project, and we will find out some of their favorites, their favorite colors, their favorite foods, that kind of stuff. So for all of my children out there who already are fans of theirs, I thank you for listening, and I'm hoping that we're going to introduce you to some new fans. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, these are, honey, I don't want to go rub because I'm a Toys R Us kid, honey. This is 4EY, Forever Young, The Future. What's up, boys?
What's up? How you doing?
I am all of the above and beyond. So what's going on in the world of 4EY, my babies? Y'all are sitting up here doing your thing and making it happen. I'm going to tell the audience right now, if you want to see these cats, if you're not in the DMV area or in an area where they're going to be touring soon, they do have video footage and things up on YouTube, some of the live performances that they've captured. And you really need to see this because this is a treat. So let's start with getting to the folks to understanding who you are. So talk to me. Let's start with you. I'm going to go to Kenny Iko first. Start with you, Kenny, and introduce yourself in your own way.
What's up, everybody? This is Kenny Iko. I'm one-third of the group 4EY The Future. I'm the dark-skinned member. We all started a solo artist. We all got signed to Forever Young Music Group. I got signed first, then Mechie got signed after, and our CEO, Russell Webster, had the great idea to put us together as a group. So then me and Mechie needed one more member, so Mechie would put on Tre and brought Tre aboard, and then it's just been history since then.
All right, Tre, piggyback on that.
What's going on? It's Tre Anthony, one-third of 4EY, and I am the singer-rapper of the group. And I was luckily able to join the group with the blessing of Mechie. You know what I'm saying? We have history together, so you know that I'm about my ish, and you know what I'm saying? We handle business, so that's what I do. And yeah.
Okay, and so now going to my namesake, because it's my name, because I'm slightly older. So come on, Mechie, talk to me.
What's up, man? That's the last member of 4EY, The Future, and like he said, we got put together about a year and a half ago, and so far we have done so much together. We have grown so much. We have the chemistry between us. We think we've been together for almost 5 years. So people saying people are already relating us to the Jackson 5, New Edition, all the great groups. So right now we're just living our dreams and sky's the limit.
Okay. All right. So now we done brought this sound together, and you know when I listened to the music and I saw you guys perform and things, and I'm like, okay, I'm able to pick and see everybody's individualism. Tell me, what would you describe to be the core essence of 4EY? You guys are together to do what? What is your message that you want to let the world to know?
This is Kenny Iko, and our goal is to just be the next and the newest, biggest group phenomenon. We feel like in the industry is missing what we're bringing to the table. Is missing that group that every person in the group was a lead singer, that every member could dance, every member could sing, and we also have a special element of Tre being a rapper. And we all write music, we all are into fashion, we're into just being very business-minded young men, and we want to set a great example in the industry on even just how to be great African-American male figures to the young people today, because that's also missing in the male artists in our generation. So we're just trying to put back good music, timeless music, and just a great group for people to love.
Okay, dig that. Dig that. Go ahead. Someone was coming in. Oh, I thought somebody was going to say something. All right. I like that. I like that. So in taking that formula, because we really have not had a super group like you just described. I think the closest that we had gotten to it was maybe New Edition, where right when Johnny Gill came in was when the group had changed itself, and you had, the powerhouses where everybody was able to. Well, no, because Michael didn't really sing, not on the lead. So that was the closest that we got to it. Boys to Men, was almost there, but Wanye was basically the driving force. So we almost had it in different elements. But as far as a super group, we had the Temptations and the Four Tops, to where everybody was always singing. So you talking about creating something that's my generation of music. So y'all going back. And so let's say I'm old enough to be y'all's father, so I would have to say your parents' generation or your grandparents' generation worth of music that you guys are trying to aspire to recreate or at least to popularize again, but yet bring it up to date. Am I correct in that assessment?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now tell me more about this fusion of work, because looking at your shows, we see that you guys, you're real big on your contemporaries. You got the sound of the young ladies and Carried On. They're about to ready to scream. Okay, I see y'all love to take off y'all damn shirts and Carried On and make everybody holler and this, that, and the third. So what is that for you during the live performances? Tell us what that feeling is and what is it that you want the audience to really understand about you.
This is Mechie, and when it comes to our performances, we just really aim for our performances we want to leave an experience on our fans. We want our fans to leave our shows saying, oh my God, that was the greatest experience I've ever had. They say, oh, that was a good show, or that was fun. We want them to say, that was a great experience. Because right now in our shows, we give you so much energy. When you see us perform, that's why people say the Jack and Five effect, because we are nonstop dancing and singing throughout the whole show. We take no breaks. And because that's so high, dancing so hard, we just feel it. I think that just comes with our individual artistry that we have in each other. That when we're on stage, the camaraderie is amazing, and I think our fans appreciate that a lot more because they're not seeing three guys up there trying to be individuals. They're seeing a group, and that's what the industry is missing. I just think that all the hard work that we've been putting in, we've been in art development for a year and a half now. Wake up with a vocal lessons, media training, weight training, dance choreography, into the studio every day. And at the same time, we're touring. So I just think that our fans are seeing all the hard work that we've been putting forth. And especially with our new single, Scoot Over, and the dance that's going crazy over the internet, I just think that right now the fans are really appreciating the different things that we do.
Okay. Well, cool beans. Now let me go here with you guys because I want to really, really, really tap into this, and I may need y'all to think on this for just a second before you answer. Because coming into this business, okay, we know, and I'm sure you guys have heard of all of the pitfalls and carrying on, and a lot of the darker side of what this industry can be, okay? And we also have heard of the horror stories of groups and when folks don't get along and, it always this backbiting and carrying on. One person get all the girls other than the other person, and some of that ugliness. what do you guys have in store that prepares you for the long haul of this thing? You know, because as your sound, as you get older, your experiences get newer, and you know you get a grasp of life. What do you have as your anchor to say we're going to avoid a lot of the pitfalls of some of our predecessors? What do you have in place?
This is Kenny. And I feel like with us, we figured like a lot of, from doing the research that we've done also in our development, we feel like what a lot of groups messed up on was not sticking together. Like, we feel like as long as we stay in each other's head and we keep each other grounded, that's the root work right there. And it's all about also having a great team. And we put together, and our team that has been put together for us are great, and they're 100% for us and for our development and for the betterment of us. And we also have a great family that's always there, that's always calling us, that's always FaceTiming us now. So it's easier for our parents to see what we're doing, for them to talk to us and things like that, to stay more involved in our lives too. And we also have a life coach where we sit and meditate and talk and just express ourselves to our life coach. So we keep ourselves grounded and we stay out of all the extra things. We're not in the club every night. We're really focused on our music, and we want to make sure we keep it that way by staying on top of each other and keeping our circle very knit and tight, so we don't have new people coming in, putting these bugs in different people's ears and things like that.
Okay. All right. Now, Tre, come on up in here because, you know, with you being, you know, the rapper of the group and this whole hip-hop nation is where this is, how does your sound, being a singer and then able to then be able to rap on top of it, how does that and your uniqueness speak to your people?
It's actually a very good question. I'm glad you asked that. Well, artist development definitely helps out with that too. They help you develop your sound, your image. You know what I'm saying? There's a right path for you to go down because there's a lot of artists and there's a lot of competition. So finding my sound, which comes with the long hours of the studio time, the long bonding hours with, you know what I'm saying, my group member helped me find it. And it's really just studying the greats, studying the people who came before you, and making sure that you're both is sharp when you're singing, you're dancing. So, I mean, it just, basically it's just studying, staying focused.
All right. So now that we're into this thing, we're into the business of show. You guys got the performance down. You guys know what it is to be in rehearsals and constant study. You know what it is to vocalize. You know what it is to have quiet days so that you could be on vocal rest and all of that. But now let's talk about this business. You got to make this paper. You got to understand contracts. You got to understand what your obligations are. And then you got to sit down there and project what it is that you're expecting from the gig. You know, okay, if we do this, then I'm expecting you to X, Y, and Z. What are some of the lessons that you hold in dear, and what is it that you're looking to learn in the future?
This is Mechie, and here at the Music Group Arts Development, it teaches all of that. You know, we're not just three guys that want to be artists for our whole lives. You know, this is what we love to do. So with that being said, we want to be businessmen as well. I'll see the rest there. He has classes for us when we sit there and we go over contracts together. We go over everything when it comes to the business aspect. And we're also venturing off into doing new things already when it comes to making the extra paper and paperwork and things like that. We are starting our clothing line already. Our clothing line is called Vagaro, Vargaro. That's the clothing line that we sat down with our CEO and our team with when we came up with the name. And right now it is taking off as well. We haven't released it commercially yet, but it will be released this time next year. And we wear it to all of our shows, all of our TV interviews, anything big that we have, we promote our clothes. So anything you see us in, the all white, the all black, or anything like that, that is all of our stuff. So we are very business-minded, you know, and we all are taking acting classes. You know, we're still getting our education as well, taking online classes as well. So we are very, very, very important staying business-minded and when you have some contracts and things like that. That's why I really love our team, Forever Young Music Group, because they're not there to hold anything from us, or there's no jealousy in the camp. Everyone works together. Every deal that comes to the table, any opportunity that we have, we sit down as a team, we throw everything as a team, and we put out effort. That's why I see Webster. That's why we're so close with him, because he gives us the option to be hands-on with our own careers. If it's a decision that we don't want made, he gives us the opportunity to say we don't want this decision made. Things like that. That's why I think we're gonna last in the industry, because you so used to Gucci and ripped off and things like that, but this is a new day and era. And that's not what's going on with us. We're very hands-on in our career, our family, and our team. Our team is our family. It's not. It's not like we're 1,000 miles away from our CEO and things like that. We're very hands-on with our team. So I think that we're going to be here very long. And then with that being said, we got the greatest music ever. So you put that with our team, oh man, sky's the limit.
All right. I'm feeling that. I am feeling that. And see, y'all keep saying this, and a lot of folks don't know this, and that is the whole idea of artist development. That concept was lost years ago. Okay. As far as grooming the artist so that they know how to prepare themselves to be in the business, not just, okay, we're performing and that's one element of it, but now, we have to project ourselves, we have to brand ourselves, what the brand means, what this means, what that means, and then understanding, okay, once you become obligated and put your signature on the paper, then this is what is required of you. This is what you said you're going to do. This is what you're going to produce. And then this is what we say we're going to do, and we're going to produce, provided that you do this and this. So, yeah, this is what this is all about. Understanding, it's okay to be real, but, being gut bucket and carrying on is not how you produce and sell music. So all of that is a wonderful, wonderful aspect of what I'm hearing. And I'm seeing this within your pedigree as I'm looking over your work or whatever. Now, let me ask this about your clothing line or whatever. Are you guys designing these? Your clothes? You designers?
Yes, sir.
Yes, wait a minute now. Hold on now. See, okay. Now, okay, your designers, who saw one, or you just put them together and then you have your team work on them?
Yeah, we put up we draw, sketch some design sometimes, or we just sometimes go in there with our seamstress team and tell them what we're looking to make and give them examples, and then they just put it together for us. It's a great experience, and you see how well done it is. It's fun.
I'm scared of that. Now I'm scared of that. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then okay. Shit, that just snatched my wig back. All right, let's go here. Let's go here with understanding your music, okay? Because you guys say you write and carry on. Let's talk about the music and the forthcoming project. What is it that we're looking for from 4EY? What is it that's the muse? And what is it that are some of the messages that you guys are projecting and want to give to the people?
This is Mechie. It's called Forever. The next four is going to be coming out June 9th. And, we're really promoting our single. Just our single, Screwed Over. That's what we have out right now, and it's taking over a lot. But when it comes to the album, I can't wait till we get to sit down with you and actually let you hear the album. Man, our album, we're just telling a story, just telling a story about our lives and what we go through and what we experience. And us being teenagers, we're going to really connect to our fans, because the message that we're giving is we're not here just to be here. We're here to make timeless music, and we are the future. We're setting a great example for our young black African-American men, and women at the same time. That's what the industry is missing right now. If you listen to our music, you're going to hear so much motivation. We have a song on our album called forever. It's just speaking to all of our young people, you know. And I think that song, me personally, I think that song's gonna touch a lot of people because it's just that, you know, you can be young, wild, and free, no matter how old you are, you know. You can be young, wild, and free. And to the young people, we are the future, and never forget that. We don't know how much power we have as young Black African Americans. You know, we don't know how much power we actually have. So we're just trying to give that information to our young people and let them know that we are the future. And that's about it.
Okay. All right. Well, here, let me do this because I want folks to get into this new single. So I am going to play. We're going to do Scoot Over. So hold on for just a second. Let me cue this, and here we go. All right, now, baby, scoot on over now. Scoot over. Okay. All right, so this here is the single, and you guys are doing very well with it from what I'm looking at and from what I'm hearing. It is being well received. Now let me ask you guys this: with you being, this is your generation, and the language of the young folks. You know, us old folks always feel as though we don't understand y'all sometimes. You know, we always think that y'all this and y'all are that, and I think every generation goes through that. However, what I want to know is, at this ripe, tender age, you guys are just barely 20 years old, and we all know hormones and things of that nature tend to plague the young folks. So how is it that you guys are keeping your mind focused on your business, on your craft, and your work, and yet still have time to have a personal life without your personal life becoming so inundated, especially being that you guys are vocalists and you know, superstars in the rise, and they got fans want to throw panties and carrying on. How do you guys maintain yourself?
This is Kenny Iko, and to maintain ourselves, we just make sure we remember what our reason for doing this is and what's our focus. And we know we want to be successful, and we've seen plenty of times, numerous of times, of artists' downfall being they're going too hard at the females. They having too many baby mothers, too many girlfriends that become gold diggers and things like that. So we decided to just put all that energy and all our focus into just our music and to making a great career for ourselves and better lives for our families and things like that. But, you know, we also always love to take a young lady on a nice date and things like that when we have the free time. But so far this year, we've been so busy that we don't even have the time to date or to do anything like that.
Okay. All right. So then let's go here. Let's go here, because Kenny, I'm gonna start with you, and I'm gonna come down the line. Let's put it out there, because being someone who is single, you guys are, you know, you're entrepreneurs and things. Tell the folks, tell your fans what you want to tell them about you. Who are you? Your likes, dislikes, that kind of thing. If you were to just to put it out there, how would you present Kenny Iko?
Okay, Kenny Iko is a very fun, caring, peaceful type of guy. They always call me a hippie in the group. I love all styles of music. Like, I'm really into, like, old school Jimi Hendrix. I love a lot of classic pop music and things like that. So I'm very artistic, and I love. I don't know. Mechie and Tre, help me out, man. What would you guys say I am? Kenny is the shy guy. He's a shy hippie, man. He's very free spirited. That's the perfect word for Kenny Iko. And he's very laid back too. He's about his business and about bettering himself, bettering his craft. You know, he's very focused. That's Mr. Kenny Iko for you.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, Tre, if you were to put that out there, who is Tre Anthony?
Tre Anthony is a hard-working black African-American man. Tre Anthony is the bad boy of the group. Tre Anthony is hard-working, motivated, educated. Tre Anthony is just all around the board, good guy to be around. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get my inspirations from my two group members. I'm with them all the time, nonstop. So they definitely motivate me to be better than our competition. So that's who Tre Anthony is.
Okay, now let me piggyback on something. You said you're the bad boy of the group. Are you Bobby Brown bad boy or Charlie Sheen bad boy?
Oh, no.
No. Neither one.
So not that bad.
Not that bad.
When they say bad boy, that means like,
not that bad.
Just little stuff. Just not listening. Not following directions. Not like that. Yeah. That stuff. No.
Okay, so you're the one. You're the spirited one. Okay, you're the one who's the spirited one of the group.
Yeah.
The risk taker.
The bad boy goes for the image.
Okay. Okay.
Bobby Brown. Bobby
Brown. Okay. well, we talk about the business now, and so when we send the bad boy, any and everything comes to mind, because you got Chris Rock bad, you got Kanye bad, you got Bobby Brown bad, so and you see the different degrees in all of that. So, yeah, all of that came in many different degrees, So yeah, that's what we were trying to clarify. So you're more so like a like a neo band.
Let's say August Alsina.
Who?
He's like an August Alsina. He'll get a little mad at an interview or something. Other than that, he's not Kanye West going off the wall. He's not Bobby Brown. He's at, if there's a 1 to 10, he's at a 2.
Oh, we'll dig that. Okay.
The still let him get into a 5.
Okay. So you Marlon, I would equate you to like a Marlon Jackson from the Jacksons. Marlon was that kind of bad. He was always a lot of folks didn't realize until you really when you knew it, you knew it. Okay. That's cool. Cool beans. All about your business, taking care of it. All right. Meech, what's up with you? You and all this blonde hair, so you must be the fun one of the group.
Yeah, he's the fun one, the happy fun one.
Oh, man. Okay, let me answer this question. Y'all stop being jokey jokes. Mechie so crazy. My name speaks volumes. I'm the crazy type of, what I'm saying? I'm the fun one. Like you said, I'm the fun one. I like to try new things. I'm the one that really doesn't let anyone's opinion affect me. I'm very spiritual. I'm the athletic one in the group. No matter what Trey says, he cannot beat me in basketball, so don't listen to him.
This ain't what you want.
But other than that, I'm just very hardworking. I'm very hardworking. I'm the Gemini, so I wake up ready to work. I wake up ready to work. I'm not about games. I joke and play a lot, but when it's time to give them that stage and handle my business, I'm about handling my business.
Okay. Well, handle it then.
And I love it.
And you love it. And well, you should. You wouldn't be in it if you didn't, because a lot of folks do not appreciate the work that goes into it. Especially when you're trying to entertain black folks. Our Caucasian counterparts and carrying on, and non-persons of color, honey, if you know how to make a beat and can snap your fingers right, honey, you can entertain them, and they're like, oh, that's so special. You're so talented. Black folks, on the other hand, child, or persons of color, they halfway want you to kill yourself before they say, okay, you better work, and all of that, So in order to get them off their feet to where they are infected by your charm, and they feel what it is that you're doing, and they understand your stories that you're telling, it has to come from a space. It has to come from that place. And so you can't half-ass it. It's either real, it's either there, or it's not. So you got to be real with it. So that there is what I appreciate with your work, because as I'm looking at you, you guys give it and you bring it. So that there is the true sign of showmanship and performance. Now, with your images, I know I see that Meech, you and Trey are tatted down. So what the tats that you have, are they to enhance your stories? What did they say with the group? What is this look here?
Well, this is Tre Anthony, and I got my tats when I was younger. So a lot of them have meanings. A lot of them just to have, because I was new to it. So a lot of them mean a lot of things. A lot of them is just to have. That's just about me. But what you think, Reese?
I'm a very artistic type of guy, so I just love art. A lot of things that I got, it's just things that I like and love.
that's just about it. It's just something that I like and that I took on to, and now it's just gotten a little out of hand.
Okay, well, then you realize that. Okay. All right, cool. So now what are we expecting from you since you are the future? What is the future for E4Y? I'm a 4EY. I told Tracy I was going to tear that damn name up. 4EY, what is the future for you guys since you are the future? What is your future?
Our future, man, is very bright. We see ourselves having the number one album in the country, the number one single worldwide. We see Grammy nominations. We see Oscar nominations. We see our clothing line walking down Fashion Week in New York and Paris and Milan and everything. We see ourselves go together in the future. We see ourselves growing old, helping each other watch each other's babies, grandkids, and things like that. We just see a very healthy and great career for ourselves.
All right. Well, okay. Well, tell folks where they can find you, where they can get the single, and then where we can be infused with the future. 4EY, the future. Come on.
You can follow on all social networks at We the letter R, the number 4EY. You can visit our website, www.we4EY.com. That'll link you to all of our tours coming up, every show that we have, all our social sites, and just stay tuned to what we're doing. Follow the Scoot Up movement. It's taking over, and just keep supporting us.
Okay, cool beans. Now here's one. I'm gonna let you guys answer this as you guys marinate. You got the name 4EY, the future, comes from your record label, Forever Music Group. So why is it that you wanted to make sure that the brand of that stays there? You guys, because the way how I see it is like the record company and the group, the Forever Young Music Group, and then you guys are like born from it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the next wave. So you just became 4EY, the future. They had the music group. Now we're the future to take it to the next step. And then whoever's coming after you guys, if they decide to take the name, it'll be 4EY, or they may just go forever, whatever. And then the next wave of that, or whatever that is. It just feels as though it's like the child coming out of the umbrella of the parent, or moved out of the house, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. What was that for you to come up with the name for the group?
This is Mechie, and it was pretty much once we just realized that we really love our team, and we wanted to be the blueprint for our team and our label.
Dig it.
We're the first group and first artist to really break through in the industry and really come out of the label. So with that being said, we just wanted to represent it really well, and we're very business-minded. And if we want our whole team to be successful, why not brand that name? Why not brand that name at the same time?
Dig that. Right. All right. I feel that. Now, you guys got any upcoming shows coming? What's the tour looking like?
Oh, yes. Right now, we just finished up the Juice Tour in Orlando, Florida. Next coming up, we got the Youth Conference in Baltimore, Maryland. We got a show at the Convention Center. We go to Atlanta for the Team No ID Spring Break concert. Then we go back to Baltimore, Maryland. And at the same time, we're working towards the BET Experience again, the African American Festival coming up this summer. And since we've been out on the radio, we've been getting calls left and right. So we're doing a bunch of birthday parties, a bunch of high school tours. We're on the Silkwood Dream Tour with CBS right now also. So right now we're just staying busy. We get calls every day, so the schedule changes daily.
Dig that. Now, I'm in the ATL, so when you guys get here, I'm going to make sure that Angelo let me know when you guys are here so that we can. I need pictures and carrying on so you guys can see me face to face and all of that, and we get to sit down and y'all get to vibe with me and carrying on and all of that. Plus, I want to see y'all live. I want to see y'all do this thing live because I'm one of those, and I'm telling y'all I'm crazy. Okay, I'm crazy. I bring handkerchiefs so that I don't throw shoes. Okay, because I'm one of those kind of people. So. You put on a good show, I'm stupid like that. So that there is that. So I'm warning you now. Okay, I'll sit in the back so I don't embarrass you. But that is what it is. Okay. So that's cool. That's cool. One more time, give everybody the website and your Facebooks and all of that.
Follow us at www.the letter R, the number 4, EY. That's our website. So go to that website and everything will pop up. You know, our social networks, our tour dates, our clothing line coming soon, everything. That's www.we4ey.com.
Okay, wait a minute. Before we go, 817-705, they just put their hand up, or at least I'm just not noticing it. 817-705. You got a question? Hello, you're dishing tea with Big Meech. Hey.
Hey, this is Otis Randolph. How's it going, Big Meech?
Hey, baby, what's going on?
Oh, nothing too much. I grabbed your text message with regards to the show, and I'm so glad that I did get a chance to check out the fellas' website and everything else, and I thoroughly enjoyed the show. For EY, how you guys doing? Hey, nothing too much. Nothing too much. I didn't get a chance to fully look at the videos and everything else, but one of the things that really struck a chord with me that made me very excited about your guys' music career is the fact, for me, it reminds me of like IMX, Immature, the B2K era and everything else, and I'm really excited for you all with regards to to the upcoming shows and everything else that you have in store. I guess my question is, Meech had already asked a question with regards to the tours and everything else, because I noticed on the website that you had a lot of high school tours in the DMV area, and I am in the DMV area as well, too. As far as, like, media and print spread is concerned, what magazines and other periodicals have you guys touched on in the DMV area and probably beyond as well, too?
Recently, we just did Access Magazine. We did we did Access Magazine. We did Black Enterprise Magazine. We've done Jesus Christ. We bought TV Music Choice. And locally, what have we done locally, Kenny, as far as the media? We've been going to pretty much all the radio stations. We've done a lot of interviews with that. We've done DMV Spotlight. We've done DMV Life. We've done it's a long list, but pretty much if you name it, we've probably done it. And if not, we'll probably get into it sometime this summer. We have a great Angelo. He's really been a great PR. He's been getting us hooked up with everyone, like Mechie said, Remote TV, XM Radio, everything. We've just been busy with endless interviews and things like that.
Okay, then, cool, real cool. And I guess as far as bookings is concerned, does Angelo handle that, or is all the information on your website as well too?
Definitely, all that information is on our website as well.
Okay, then, cool. Well, like I said, I'm really excited about y'all's music career and everything else, and I can't wait to see what's in store when the album drops in June. So I'm looking forward to it. Best of luck, and I can't wait to make sure that I catch you all, since we're all in the DMV, not the Department of Motor Vehicles, but the DC, Maryland, Virginia area.
Okay.
Man, thank you for most definitely. Thanks for following us, man.
Hey, no problem. Well, actually, this is my first time, so you actually got a new fan today.
Great, thanks.
Well, see, that makes me feel good, honey. How about that? then that means I'm doing my job. Hot damn. I love it. Okay. Okay. Thanks, baby. I'm gonna put your mic back down. And okay, fellas, is there anything else that you want to let the fans know about you before we say, let me get y'all back to y'all rehearsing and carrying on?
Just keep rocking with it. You know, we love our team, Team 4EY. Shout out to them. We have Team 4EY pages everywhere across the world right now. Team Australia, Team London, Team Russia, Team Virginia, Team Baltimore, Team Orlando. Just shout out to all our teams. You know, thanks for rocking with us. We love you guys. And thank you for interviewing us, man. We appreciate it. This is definitely a very fun interview, man.
Well, thank you. Okay. Well, cool beans. And like I said, I'm going to let you guys get back to what it is that make your day go round, because I've got to now, I got to do me. So without any further ado, I thank you guys for coming on Dishing Your Tea with me. And as always, I always invite my guests, when your project is ready to drop and we want to take that to the listening party or whatever, we can have a listening party right here, and we'll go track by track, baby, and sit down and let the kids know what this song means, and what I hear in it and how it speaks to me, because I'm one of those kind of kids. So that there is where we are, okay?
Thanks, man. We appreciate you.
All right, appreciate you more. And my namesake, I used to wear blonde hair, too, back in the day. But it didn't work for me. So you look like you're having more fun than I did. I can't say blondes have more fun from my experience, because I was a dud. So
do you like it?
I like the color, but like I said, as far as it didn't work for me the way I wanted it to. No, it wasn't until I went to a crimson red or what was it, cherry wood. When I did that, that's when everything. Being a redhead did it for me. And blonde didn't do it. So okay,
wow.
Right. So all right, my fellas, you guys go ahead on and have a great day. Thank you for dishing your tea with me. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a commercial break. But going to this commercial break, I'm going to play something that's up here. One of your other songs that folks can find up on YouTube and follow you guys. I'm going to play Sugar. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Hey. Go ahead, Sugar.
Girl, be my double candy coated Sunday, cherry on top. Wanna taste your sugar, my double fruit, sugar cone, dripping down every drop. Wanna taste your sugar. Got you in my thoughts, you stay on my mind. Thinking about that time you was working through the baseline. Can I get some FaceTime? You can hit me on the main line. Now all together, girl. Lose control, stand, I swear to girl. Take a dip in the pool with me. CTF, you with me. Girl, I got a sweet tooth. Sure to get a cavity. Kissing on you. Sweet like cotton candy. I tell you the truth. It would be a tragedy if you have a boyfriend, girl, and it's not me. Baby, post it up. Let me know if it's available. Baby, what's up? It can be incredible. Girl, you looking edible. And I might eat you up. Just put a little you in my cup. Girl, be my double candy coated Sunday, cherry on top. Wanna taste your sugar, my double fruit, sugar cone, dipping down. can hear it through the phone. All up in your phone, I love your tone. Whenever we alone, said I'm sure to make you moan. Like a kid in a candy store, leave you wanting more. Like, girl, what you waiting for? Girl, I got a sweet tooth, sure to get a cavity. Kissing on you, sweet like cotton candy. I tell you the truth, it would be a tragedy if you have a boyfriend, girl, and it's not me. Baby, take it off, let me know if you available. Baby, what's up? It can be incredible. Girl, you looking edible, and I might eat you up. Just put a little you in my cup. Girl, be my double scoop. Candy coated Sunday, cherry on top. Wanna taste your sugar, my double scoop. Sugar coat, dripping down every drop. Wanna taste your sugar. Lady go dapper, her body sweeter than sugar. Rabbit now always later. I wanna taste all the flavors. Wanna take off the wrap, blow like a pop. She want my sugar, I'm daddy. I want that peppermint patty. I'm riding round in the caddy. I'm with my bro, hand bro. We got some dumb pops for them hands. We fun this to the bedspread. You know that I'm giving her, she kisses to them legs spread. You never see my double scoop. Candy coated Sunday, cherry on top. Wanna taste your sugar, my double scoop. Sugar coat, dripping down every drop. Wanna taste your sugar.
And yes, child, right there. Now, see, that just spoke to me, honey. I want to taste your sugar. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay, now, for those of you who are just tuning in, honey, that there was 4EY The Future, okay? And that there is one of their singles, honey, that's up on YouTube, that's on YouTube right now. If you're just tuning in, honey, I thank you for your love and your support. What I am going to do now is I'm going to take a little break right here. We let the boys go ahead on. They had to get back into their rehearsals and get ready for their next coming shows and all of that. You know, in this business, honey, everybody got their schedules to do and all of that. So let me take a little break. When I come back, I'm going to wrap up with a couple of thoughts, and then I'm going to let you get back to your Friday, because this is Friday, honey. And everybody's trying to get into a weekend kind of groove and this, that, and the other, and all of that. So let me let my sponsor say something, and I'll talk to you in just a few.
The Big Brothers Network. Yeah, men of color, men of size. The Big Brothers Network was created to celebrate the larger man of color and those who admire him. We intend to promote a positive self-image within our community and the mainstream population. Our goal is to embrace our differences, to inspire self-love, and increase camaraderie through positive, brotherly interactions. We intend to accomplish these goals through the BBN magazine, local and national events, and networking forums. For more information or to catch the latest copy of the BBN magazine, please go to www.bigbrothersnetwork.com. That's www.bigbrothersnetwork.com. The Big Brothers Network. Men of color, men of size. Choosing art and custom framing is a personal experience. And at Eric's I've Been Framed, our consultants work closely with you to bring your vision to life, leaving you with more than a picture. We create showpieces and heirlooms for your family to enjoy for generations. Come and experience our creativity for yourself. Eric's I've Been Framed is located at 16527 Livernois Avenue in Detroit, Michigan. For more information, call 313-861-9263. You're dishing tea with Big Meech right here on the Blog Talk Radio Network.
And we are back. Oh, my darlings, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun, honey? these young men have just, enlightened me because I think I'm one of as I'm getting older, my patience with youth seems to be a little bit that way. But these young men seem to have they put it together. They presented themselves very well, and that gave me a better look. And I'm sticking my chest out just a little bit because I'm like, okay, that was a pleasant surprise, for me. And carrying on. So, for EY, Forever Young, honey, Forever Young, the future. I love that. Okay, that's who our guest was today. And I was going to entertain a couple of things here, but what I will do, I'm just going to drop a couple of things now, and then we're going to come back to this when I do it. Don't come out of a bag. But, with these brothers coming on the way that they have, and, they have a plan of action. They have goals and aspirations and things. And coming into this business that we call show, it's just that. It is a matter of showing how much business you know. Okay, now that there is part of the equation that a lot of folks don't get. However, what seems to be happening, and I want you guys to just ponder on this for a minute, because they were saying, these young men said they want to be, they want to be mentors or at least be role models for their generation, to let them know that the young African American or Americans of African descent, as I like to say, that they can, it's okay to be young at whatever age that you are. It doesn't mean that you're mischievous or anything like that. It just means that you have a young spirit and you don't let fear take over. But that there is something that they aspire to want to inspire their generation and those who would take a heed to the lesson. But one of the things that's striking me is that we have this dynamic here, but yet we have folks, there's this whole new thing about the new black, this whole phenomenon, of things, and it's sparking a nice controversy. I put it up on my Facebook page, and I want you guys to think about that, of your thoughts. After hearing 4EY say what it is they want to do, and come across to young African American or Americans of African descent, to show them that, it is work. Yes, we have to do this, we have to do that in order to make this happen. And then we have this whole thing of what this new black is, they were quoting Pharrell and Raven Simone and Don Lemon and Common amongst these folks, who have taken this particular stance of some sort. And I want you guys to just ponder on that for a moment about this whole new black concept. And then I want you guys to ponder on this too, because we're talking about youth, okay? And these young men are showing you, I'm about my business. I'm about making sure this happens. I'm about, when I go to rehearsal, I'm on point. When I go to the studio, honey, it's about work. It's about making sure I'm about my business. But there was just something on the news that just came on prior to us coming on the air. Oh, excuse me. And they calling this thing based on some quote unquote rapper out of Chicago. What is it? Just coughing that bitch or whatever they're calling it. And they're just taking their bodies and they're putting their hands across their chest like they're laying in a coffin. And then they're hurling themselves on top of cars. They're in grocery stores hurling themselves on top of displays that are knocked down all the tissue, all of this and all of that. And, and mind you, this is someone who's coming into the music industry as a rapper and he seemed to be fairly young, but the message that his brand is taking on is about destruction. So I want you guys to think about those two things as we listen to 4EY and listen at what their goals and aspirations are, and see the whole dichotomy of just how all this can flip. Because the coin has two sides. And here we just had a wonderful, wonderful heads up on what's to come. But yet there's a flip side to this that can get real ugly and carrying on when we're dealing with show business and how it affects the populace. You know, when you're trying to brand yourself, how this goes about. So my praise report for these young men, and we didn't get into their ages because I didn't want to necessarily put them on Front Street like that, but they did tell you that they're in their I'm going to tell you they're in their late teens. Okay, late teens. Okay, we'll have to cross that threshold, honey. They're not legal to drink yet, so we'll just put it that way. Okay, but in understanding that and coming into this fold, you know, is it fair that, you know, we as a public put that kind of responsibility on them, you know, to make it that because they are in the public eye that we hold them to a different standard that we hold everyone else because of this dynamic, you know, and I want you guys to ponder on that. But as you ponder on it, make sure that you check out their singles and make sure that you check out what it is that they have to stand for, because I want you to be well-rounded with your answer. As you think about that, listen at them and understand that these young men are on a mission, and that we have 3 more Americans of African descent who are coming into the fold of being entrepreneurs. You know, not only do they write, they dance, they're designing clothes, you know, and they have a number of things that they're putting into their pedigree so that they can be well-rounded and that their portfolio can be very diverse, you know, so that they can have residual income, you know. And it's kind of making me slightly jealous because when I was their age, that's not what my mind frame was. I mean, it was, but not to the degree of being disciplined to go after it the way that they are. So keep that in mind. And when we do our next Don't Come Out of a Bag, those are going to be some of the issues that I tackle. So that there is that. So without any further ado, my darlings, I'm going to let you guys get back to your Friday because I have to get to mine. We have an interesting weekend ahead of us. So having said that, I need you to join me this coming Tuesday, March 31st, honey, where we will be talking with 2 more prolific young men, honey, who are about social change. Carlito will be with us, and returning will be KYD Works. You know, KYD was on a few weeks ago, but we had to let him come back because he had a couple of things that he had to take care of, and so we got cut short. But we're going to bring him back. So Carlito and KYD Works will be with us on Tuesday, March 31st, okay? April 1st, which is April Fool's Day, I should have a surprise guest. I'm not going to tell you who it is. And if not, then that if they don't commit to that particular day, then I'll make that my Don't Come Out of a Bag, since it is April Fool's Day. And then on April 2nd, to close out my birthday celebration, we have Lenny Williams returning. Yes, Lenny is coming back. He has a new project coming out as well, and we're going to be talking with him. So we have a couple of things coming up, and I'm excited about it. So, my darlings, you may finish all of your crumpets, honey, because the tea has been dished, and you've been dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meech. If you love me, tell a friend, honey. If you hate me, tell an enemy. But do know this, one way, shape, style, form, or fashion, this thing here that I'm doing will move forward. Don't forget to go to www.dishingtea.com for all of your No Time for the Pain information on how you can be a sponsor for that. And let's make this thing happen, honey. October 23rd, 24th, and 30th here in Atlanta. No Time for the Pain will be making its Atlanta debut and premiere at the South Fulton Arts Center in Fulton County, honey. So that there is that. I will talk to you again very, very soon. And c'est la vie. Ciao, darlings. Ciao.
Caution. The tea is hot. Blow it off first, okay? Dishing tea with Big Meech.
Hello, hello, hello. It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your comforts together because it's time to dish the tea. And you're just darlings. With Big Meech.
Can't wait. Time to dish tea with Big Meech. Time to dish tea with Big Meech. Time to dish tea with Big Meech. Time to dish tea with Big Meech.
Darling.
Say bye-bye to toothache, swollen gums, and oral discomfort. Highlands for Kids Oral Pain Relief Tablets are here to help. Quick and natural relief to alleviate pain. Happy kid, happy mama. Claims based on traditional homeopathic practice, not accepted medical evidence, not FDA evaluated.